Welcome back to Jungle Gap. So a few days ago I played a game of Belveth and I wanted to quickly share it with you all as I think it's a great example not only as a follow-up to my previous pathing fundamentals video, but also what applying the basic fundamentals I teach every day to my students actually looks like. In this review I'm going to be breaking down each moment, explaining what my thought process is in all of my decisions. What's up everyone, I'm Coach Leo, also known as Babip. I've been a professional jungler for the past 6 years, played at Worlds 4 times, and have plenty of coaching experience. If you're interested in fast-tracking your learning and achieving your desired rank, book a private coaching session or join the community by heading over to the Jungle Gap Discord, which will be in the description below. Okay, so jumping into this review now, I think this was around GM to Master Tier MMR. And just like I would with any of my students in my coaching sessions, I'm going to quickly run through identifying the win conditions of this game, just looking at the drafts and analyzing each of these lane states and the matchups, how I'm going to path in the early game. So instantly I see the top matchup, both fighting champions with Ignite, probably going to be quite volatile. So this is definitely a lane where I can get a free kill. That's just my thought process on that matchup. The jungle matchup, I know that I kind of win skirmishes throughout the entire game, just playing Belveth, very, very strong skirmishing. I can look to invade. And his is kind of to play a front to back with his bot side. That's how Viego kind of wants to play as well. So he's just looking to get a reset. So in the early game, he's never really going to want to fight me. He's going to want to avoid me. The mid matchup is an Orianna versus a Lissandra. Lissandra has very great gank setup for the Viego. So how I'm thinking about this matchup is that pretty much I just want to provide any counter gank, vision, and just to help the Orianna push his wave in. I'm never looking to make a proactive play on the Lissandra, as he has a very good escape. The bot matchup is the lane that I ended up actually playing around. Varus Pike versus Smolder Thresh. Very good gank setup on both sides. And, when I'm looking at these kind of lanes here, some people would say maybe playing around top is better. But the way I see it is that the top matchup is a lane where I can definitely get a free kill, but killing the Wukong once or twice is probably not going to change the outcome of this game. Snowballing on the bot side, making sure the Smolder can't scale, making sure that we're playing for dragons, is really the way that I kind of see the win condition for my team. Okay, so now playing out the game. We have a hooking champion, so immediately we want to ping to try and either get a ward on his raptors or look for a hook, which is what we're playing for here. I believe, yeah, I remember we get a free kill. We also get a ward. If you can ever get a deeper ward, it's a little bit better. The usual ward I recommend people to get is this ward right here. So you can see both of the entrances there. But yeah, good. We get a first. So right now my plan is I want to play around the bot side. So my two things are I want to play around bot and I also want to invade him. So obviously perfectly enough. The Raptor invade is perfect for this on the blue side. And I think this is what I'm opting in for this game. So I want to take the Raptors and I have this ward here. So I'm thinking now that, it's potentially, it's possible that he's probably starting on the blue or on the bot side. Spot him on the blue here, I take W. And see, this is a situation where, maybe some people would be confused about what to do. And so I'll explain really quickly what I was thinking in this situation. Okay, so I see that he started the Wolves instead. Maybe he's expecting this invade. And so right now I'm just basically waiting because how you should kind of think about these situations is whoever starts the camp loses because they take damage from it. And also their bot lane is using a move here. So they're wasting their move to help this Viego when I'm basically just waiting for them. Because they waste this move, now my bot lane will have priority. They will get level 2 first. So all I'm doing is here, I'm waiting for the bot lane to show back. As soon as they show back, I run straight back in. I think, excuse my Belveth mechanics here, I am still kind of learning the champion. Not very high champion mastery on it, so I kind of just miss all my Qs. Doesn't matter anyway, we still get the kill. And now I see Lissandra coming. So now I'm thinking, I need to kite Lissandra. Their bot lane is also coming. So it's all kind of about, playing this like, this cat and mouse, right? If you ever invade, you're playing cat and mouse. You're waiting, you're looking at the map, you're waiting for them to move. Once they go back, you can go back in. Then I see them rotating, so I'm looking to just kite out the Lissandra. Still kiting, making him commit as much as possible. We get his flash. They end up killing me. But I think overall, obviously, this is very worth for me and my team. Pike ends up living barely with a pot. And now immediately here, I'm looking to, what am I looking to do? Okay, I'm looking to path towards my top side because I want to clear down towards my bot lane, towards my win condition. I want these to be my weak side camps. I want these to be my strong side camps. And so that is my thought process here, why I'm pathing to top side first. Obviously, it makes sense to path towards top side because my raptors are down. So I'm kind of also waiting for them to spawn. And you could see here, like, there's potential for me to go top here. Obviously, I'm still level 2. And things to consider when you're looking to gank, your weak side lane or the lane that you're not really wanting to waste tempo. So it would be really, really bad if I come here and I gank this guy and all we get is his flash. That would be very, very bad. Because I want to clear these camps as soon as I can to use my tempo in the bot side. And so that's what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking, okay, I'll go for this gank if it's free. Okay, so if he has no flash and he's 1 HP, I'll go for this gank. But, things to consider when you're doing this gank, the low percentile things, right? He has W, he has flash, don't know where his ward is. Even though the lane is kind of good right now, I think it's slowly bouncing towards the Wukong. So the lane is in a good position. It is going to slowly bounce out. Actually, no, Pantheon just has a freeze here. Yeah, so the lane being in this position is it's a positive. But the negatives are, Wukong has W, he has flash, he could have a ward. So this would be considered low percentage. So I'm not going to go for it. And that's kind of how you want to think when you're on your weak side camps. Is this gank free or am I just wasting time, right? So I'm still not going to go for this. He gets his wave in. Okay, whatever. I hit level 3 here. I run into River. Tracking the Viego, I'm not exactly sure where he is. I have no information, so I'm never going to assume where he is. He could be top, he could be bot. He could be clearing down, he could be clearing up. I just know that I'm stronger here with a longsword. This was a mistake I made. Even this tiny little movement to actually go here. Wasted tempo. I shouldn't be looking mid. No gank set up from the Orianna. And of course, Lissandra has W and E. So that is also low percentage. So you can see how these two ganks mid on top are completely low percentage. But now, going for these ganks can have a butterfly effect. Because now when I'm here, right? Again, I'm analyzing. Okay, so on the last round, the enemy bot used their flashes. Okay. And so I'm thinking, what am I going to do here? Okay, am I going to skip my strong side camps and look for a play on Dragon or the bot lane? But obviously here, it looks like with this lane, okay, the wave is pushing out. So when these waves are pushing out, what I want to use with these waves is, this is called a stacked wave. I want to use it to either dive, invade, or do the Dragon. But right now is not my timing where I should be looking to make any plays because the bot wave is here, it's stacking up. So the correct decision for me here is to just keep full clearing, right? There's no point running into River here. There's not even any point into running into the Scuttle here because the Viego may have took it. So I'll just be wasting time trying to, search for it. So what I want to do here is I'm just waiting for my time, right? My timing. My timing right now is, it's still not on this wave because going for a dive here could be risky. Again, we don't know where Viego is. He could have been clearing to bot. And so going for this dive is risky. Most likely here I'm looking to play for the Dragon. Because getting Soul is one of my win conditions, not letting small to scale. Playing with, my very strong early game bot side. And then Viego shows top. I'm still in the camp. I smite it quickly. I want to finish this as soon as I can. Because as soon as he shows his position going top now I know that, yes, okay, now I'm going to look for the bot dive on this wave. And whenever you're looking for these kinds of plays, you always want to look at the best thing first. Okay, so I would never want to do Dragon here because there's a better, there's something that impacts the game even higher here. So you want to work in order of priority. If this bot lane wasn't diveable, I would be looking to take camps. So the priority is dive, camps, and then Dragon, right? This is kind of the priority that you should think about things when you're looking for plays. So, 3 things. I synced up my tempo with my team. I'm playing off guaranteed information, and I'm doing the thing that impacts the game the most, which is the bot dive. Cut them off here, make sure they have no escape. Thinking about Viego's tempo now, I know that he just killed top, and I know that he's basing. Now I know he cleared from bot to top, so he should be running here. We need to do this quite quickly. I think there was potential for me to dive there, but I'm not going to look into the mechanics too much. I want to just look at the fundamentals of this game. And then, of course, another thing here is that we immediately base. We don't look for the Scuttle. We don't look for the Dragon. Whenever you use your tempo, you don't want to keep making plays. So if I went for the Scuttle here and the Viego came, obviously I could either die or just waste my time. And lastly, of course, my Gromp at the 4-minute mark, not the 4-minute mark, but Usually it would be the 4-minute mark. My Gromp is spawning, right? So then this cycle just continues again. Clearing my weak side, punishing him, Viego, for showing bot. So in this case, you know, I'm taking grubs. I'm not prioritizing the grubs, but I'm taking them because they're free. If, you know, Viego was already clearing up here and the conditions of my mid and the top lane weren't like this, I probably wouldn't consider the grubs too, you know, high priority. But, you know, take them just because they're free. Again, taking the thing that is the most, the more risky or the higher priority first, and then going back to my camps. I would never want to do my Gromp and then go here because, you know, work from back to front. You always want to work from enemy camps, objectives, then your camps like this. So take this thing first. And so, yeah, we get the free grubs here. And now again, after I take an objective, I'm not looking to gank top because why? It's a waste of time. I don't want to waste any time after I take this. I want to use the least amount of time on top side as possible because I want to go back on the bot side. I want to play for the dragon and the bot lane. So wasting no time trying to kill this Wukong, which is very, very important. I think this would bait a lot of people, right, to go for this gank. But I'm just not interested. I got what I came for. I got the grubs. Now I'm playing for the next objective, which is the dragon. Viego shows top. I do the Raptors quickly, but I think I skipped the Krugs here. So in this case, I see Viego show top. So I'm looking to make a play. I know Viego's top side. See Lissandra hovering bot. I ward it. Now playing to clear vision for my Orianna. Sticking to like my condition for the mid lane is give Orianna, you know, make sure her wave is good and make sure she has vision. They overextend here, trying to kill the mid. I'm here to counter gank. Bad play from them, but I'm here to take advantage of that. And so, you know, imagine if I had gone for that top play, right? And I had not killed him or I had wasted time. You know, I'm missing that opportunity now, butterfly effect on the bot side. So you never want to miss, you know, wasting tempo, going for low percentile plays. Not only are you wasting time, but you're also potentially missing plays that you should have been, you know, on time for. So here I'm thinking, you know, I just got a kill on Viego. He's going out of base now. Taking these camps is a little risky. Why is it risky? Because the bot lane has inside track. So they can easily just come here and stop me from taking any of the camps. I also just showed here, I'm also half HP. So I'm being a bit careful here. And then I see the Smolder use his ability. I know that Viego can't be close yet, so I'm just looking to punish that instantly. We get his flash, and we leave. Because now Viego is coming back. So now, again, we're not going to be taking this. Okay, so I take the Scuttle here. I think I have Smite. Okay, so I'm thinking about Viego's tempo. He can be here. He can be running here. But I just have Smite. I know I one-shot it. Looking to, you know, play on the edge here. Instantly just pressing B. You know, I'm not walking over here to this bush. I'm not walking here because I see everyone. I have this pink ward here. There's no way I can get interrupted. And again, same thing again. So I just completed that round. What am I doing again? I'm clearing down again. Same process. And this is the structured game that, you know, everyone can apply. And, you know, I'm not doing anything, you know, too, you know, high level or anything. I'm quite literally just playing towards my plan. Okay, Viego shows bot. So what do? I immediately try and make a counter play on the top side. I think I had this comment in a YouTube video saying, you know, what do I do if the enemy jungle shows bot? Do I go and counter jungle him? Yes, of course you go and counter jungle him because taking his Raptors is better than taking your top side. So I take his camps here, I punish him. Now that my bot side is not up for him to punish me, okay, maybe he could take my Krugs. Still quite dangerous for him, to be honest. Take his top side here. And now I'll skip my top side because I want to find him and attack him in my red side. So now he's thinking, you know, if Belveth goes to my top side because I did this bot play, I'm going to go to his camps. And of course, because I'm stronger here, I'm always going to match him. So in this case, I'm skipping my weak side camps because I used my tempo already on the top side to clear his camps. Finding him, you know, my bot lane, I mean, my Pyke goes for a play, so I'm trying to sync up with him. It looks bad because there's Smolders here. And so we don't want to die here. Of course, we definitely do not want to die here. Go for the quick kill on Thresh. He flays me out of my E. And so dying here would be very, very bad. Why is dying here bad? Because right now we're getting something completely for free. As you can see, the Varus is just getting the complete bot tower. And so our job in this situation is to just not die. The Smolder is wasting time here. They're looking for, you know, they're going for a low percentage play here, while my Varus is going for a guaranteed play, which is the bot tower. And so we definitely don't want to fight here. You know, I'm still just going to farm camps. The Rift Herald is now, I mean, the grubs are now gone. So I'm immediately thinking I want to trade for the dragon. I'm not going to run to topside and look for kills here. Because that would also be low percentage. Even if I got 1 kill, they already got the objective. And now if I went here and I died here, you know, potentially they also now get both the objectives, right? They get the grubs and the dragon. So instantly, again, the game is in my control, right? I'm not doing anything low percentage. It's not like I'm, you know, AFK farming as well, right? I'm still going for plays. I still have 6 kill participations, you know, 80 CS at 11 minutes. So it's not like I'm not farming, right? And it's not like I'm not, you know, having kill participations. I'm just playing the game like it's in my control. I'm not running top here to look at this play that my team went for. I'm just doing my own thing, doing the correct play, trading the dragon. And now again, because, you know, butterfly effect, if I went top, potentially I miss out on this play now for his bot side camps and the kill on the, you know, punishing the Smolder. Get the kill on him. Continue on. So just imagine if I went for the top side play, right? And I died and I traded 1 for 1. Look how much I would be missing out on the opposite side of the map. And this is exactly the thing that I teach in my coaching sessions. I teach you how to play a structured game, but not, you know, not AFK structure. More so just, you know, a consistent play style. Not even a play style. Okay, I don't like using that word. More so, you know, correct plays and incorrect plays. High percentage versus low percentage. You know, we're not AFK. I want to make that clear. You know, we're not just AFK. We're still active. It's just, you know, we're not wasting tempo. We're not wasting time. We're always on tempo. We're playing to our win conditions. We're playing to our champion strengths. And this is how you will easily just climb. This is how you'll easily rank up. Okay, in this round was a bit interesting. I remember now. I have not really anything to do. I still want to play on my top side here because, you know, going to bot side. And this is an interesting play. I'll pause it here because, you know, look how much my Orianna is getting here just from me and Pyke on this round protecting her. So I'll go back just one time to see. So here at a base, I'm syncing up with my support, right? We're looking to kill people together because we're synced with same tempo. So I'm playing with my supporter. We're linking up, syncing up. I'm kind of wanting to leave here because, you know, we already came for what we, you know, we got what we came for. Entire enemy team shows bot here. So now I'm thinking, okay, so someone has to be coming back for this wave here. So, you know, we're playing a quick little cheese play as I wait for my top side camps to spawn. Or, you know, either going for his camps. If his camps were up here, obviously I'd be taking that. So in the mid game, you know, now it's becoming 14 minutes. It kind of, instead of this becoming your clear, where this is your weak side, this is your strong side, it kind of becomes like this now, where you're playing for a side on the map. You know, Pantheon is on the weak side and we're playing on the strong side here. So now this is our entire strong side. And so now you'd be skipping these camps and going straight into his jungle, right? Syncing up with the tempo of your team. And I think I'll show downtime in a second. But yeah, we save for this play. It ends up working out. And this isn't really a waste of time waiting for this because, you know, our Orianna is getting so much and they're losing so much from this top wave. Our Orianna is getting plates. They're losing massive top waves. So now I got where we came for. I'm skipping the Rift Herald because I think it takes too long. And I would much rather have 3 camps than a Rift Herald. The Scuttle spawns. Thresh was showing that he was going to River, but now I know it's safe to go for the Scuttle now. And I guess I actually do Rift Herald here. Yeah, so, I mean, look how long this Rift Herald takes. I only suggest doing this if you are, you know, Master Tier Plus. If you're not Master Tier Plus, just go farm his camps here, because most likely your team will not know how to use Rift Herald properly, and you might not even get, like, a Tier 2 tower from it. Because the reason Rift Herald is OP is because you can get Tier 2 towers. So look how long this takes, right? This is why I try and tell people to avoid taking it. Yes, it's nice on Bel'Veth because I get my form. Very, like, important here. Okay, I waste some time, you know, deciding what to do. Obviously, my decision here should be instantly, not going back to my camps, because I want to be in the line of my team, right? I want to be taking the camps that is in line with my team. Once my team goes back to base and they're all sitting in base, this is when I use downtime to farm my own camps. So this is called uptime and downtime. Right now is uptime. I want to be in the same kind of line as my team, right? I want to farm these camps. And the reason for this is because I want to be in proximity with them if there's a fight. If a fight ever breaks out, I'm being efficient, I'm farming, while I'm being ready to fight. Okay, so a TP comes. So imagine if I'm on my topside camp set, right? I'm not ready for this fight. And as you can see, this is the perfect kind of carry jungle playstyle where I'm not only farming, but I'm also letting my team kind of, this is the chaos that some people talk about, right? Some people talk about, oh, what do I do when my team's just fighting all the time? You can just farm beside them and then clean up and bait them, bait them to die and clean up. You shouldn't be the one engaging. You should be the one cleaning up because, what's great about cleaning up is, you get the reward afterwards, which is usually camps. So after you kill someone, you get camps. If you die, it means dying is basically just losing tempo. And, in that time where I'm spawning for 20 seconds, I can take an extra 2 or 3 camps, right? So the prize here would be his bot side camps. So I'm going to look for bot side camps. I know that we can't push anything more. There's nothing really, there's nothing really here to do. My team starts basing, right? So what do? No camps up, I base as well. Syncing up tempo with my team, right? I'm not looking to do anything else. I'm not looking to push bot. I'm not looking to take Krugs. I'm syncing up my tempo with my team. And now, running out with the team again. This is a time where you would be trying to be on tempo, but this is a time where you can kind of sneak camps, waiting for your team still, right? So you can sneak 1 camp or 2 from your camps just to be efficient. But you really want to be syncing up with your team. So as soon as my Varus gets into position here, I know I have time to sneak 1 camp. We're 4 here. You see this tempo? This is great tempo from my team. We're all in the same tempo. We're all in the same lane. And you'll see how using the Rift Herald now is, beneficial. Okay, small mechanics thing here. Just playing Belveth, I guess I'll go over. Just not throwing your... So he uses W. Now I'm waiting for Thresh to throw... For Pyke to throw Q. And now I threw my W. So I'm waiting for his flash, right? I'm not Wing the same time as my Pyke. I'm guaranteeing the kill. Warding the Lantern makes it so he can't take it. And now we're using Rift Herald bot straight away. It's the same priority thing before, as I say. The priority here is the tower, then the camps, then the dragon, right? So you're working from back to front. My team is, like, pinging dragon here, but we should just be taking this tower. Tier 2 tower gives a lot of gold. And I think, for a majority of this game, I'm basically, still, like I said, I'm not doing anything, crazy. I'm not doing any super crazy mechanical play. But I'm just playing much more consistent. Like, the difference between me and this Viego is that I understand tempo. I understand, low percentage plays versus high percentage. I understand my win conditions. I understand which lane to play for. I know what my lanes, how they all want to play. And I know that ganking top this game doesn't really... Did this Wukong change the outcome of this game? No, not at all. Right? My Pantheon is still going to be, somewhat useful. Obviously, 2 carry top laners is... if the bot lane matchup this game had been different, if it had been a lot less volatile, yes, I would play for top, right? So it's that priority list again of which lane you want to play for. And, this will come in time, as you gain more experience in the game. As you make more mistakes, you will learn, which lanes you want to play for. But at first, it's just, having that acknowledgement of, having a mental note of it. And I think, yeah, okay, so the FF. So that's going to be the end of this review. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, leave them below. And I hope that you can take, some things from this. Obviously, this was just a demonstration of me playing and what I do in my coaching sessions. So if you're interested in booking a coaching session, the Discord link is below. And hopefully, you can apply some of these things into your own game.